Hi there, the Great 695, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons! This time with 99.9% less mouse on screen. Last time we obtained the power of Autumn with the help from our good friend Mouser! Or something. In this episode we are going to go on to the next dungeon. But first, change the season to summer, and you will be able to get something over in the other eye of Eyeglass Lake. See how it's all dried out now? There's a random rock that you can pick up among all these other rocks that you can't pick up or do anything with. So pick up this rock, and there's stairs. Go down the stairs. There's a bunch of stuff for you to kill, more keys, more shells, and easily dodgeable arrow traps, guarding a piece of heart! Woohoo! I don't know. Yeah. And I somehow managed to get hit by the arrow traps. Go me! So now on to the dungeon. We must return to the stump. And we must change the season to autumn, as you might have guessed already. Because we got the power of autumn in the last episode. Leavers. I hate leavers. Oh, that square of grass isn't suspicious at all, now is it? All it is a gacha seed thing, so yeah. And now we can pick up these mushrooms. So we can enter the dungeon. Alright, so welcome to level 5, Unicorn's Cave. And so yeah, Tektites and P-hats. And Helmosaurs, at least I think that's what they're called. It's what they're called in Twilight Princess, so that's what I'm going to call them, even though this game predates Twilight Princess by like 5 years. It doesn't matter. They're enemies, that's all that matters, and you must kill them. These guys are Moldors, I know that. And we just went around in the complete circle. Yay! So you really want to go right here to these mine carts. Take the left minecart to start off with. Be sure you hit that switch, or else you end up in here with a couple Helmosaurs and nowhere to go. Except back on the minecart. If you can get on the minecart, that is. I'm tired again. And I see the chest and I go back. This is... Actually, you want to hop on the middle one first so that you can get this treasure chest. With a small key! Okay, I saw that. Or else you'd be stuck here forever! Be sure to hit that. Actually, the way we want to go. I was covering the mic there for a second. Without realizing it. So now we go down into this tunnel, and we have an epic fail coming up right here. Jump into the pipe, why don't ya? Go me. And we have swamp wannabes. And there's nothing down. There's nothing to the left there, but I blow it up anyway. Because I was just making sure. There is death to the left, but apart from that, not much else. I really should have just put Rocket Feather to be there. So waste the bomb, why don't you? Go me! We should count how many times I say that in this episode. Over to the right here we have a little battle arena thing with some gels and Gyptos. I hate Gyptos. And for that we get the map! Let's look at it. As you can see, it's just a one-floor dungeon, but it's pretty big. It's probably the second smallest dungeon in the game. Second to the first one. So now we are going to get the Temple of the Item. Don't you just love it when LPers steal each other's catchphrases like that? Getting in this room is pretty simple. Getting out is where things get interesting. So you open this treasure chest and you get the magnetic gloves! One of the coolest items in Zelda history. They're pretty self-explanatory. You could push the button to reverse polarity of north and south. North functions like an actual magnet, which is cool. North pulls south and pushes other north things away. And south pulls north, and pushes other south things away. I can't really explain it. I can't really explain it with words. I can only really explain it by actually doing it. Like right now, you see how the little spinny thing has an S on it? If you... And you see how the glove icon up in the top bar thing has an N on it? If you can use this. You've seen it! I don't really need to explain it, do I? So now you can use that in this room with this dark nut. Kill this dark nut. Push this block. Push the block. There you go. And a little ball of N will fall from the ceiling. Manipulate the ball of N so that it doesn't switch, and that door will open for later. This temple is, despite its size or lack thereof, it's pretty confusing. I'm pretty sure I missed a key at some point. I always miss this key. It's off to the left of where you enter. It's in the room just to the left of where you enter, and you have to magnetic glove your way across. I always forget about that key. I don't know why. I'm not quite sure if I do it in this playthrough or not. But enough talk. It's time for a mini-boss. This is Saiger. You want to have Rock Feather out for this mini-boss. You can... Saiger rolls and spins around the battlefield like a maniac. And then he walks around a little bit, showing his tail, and obviously you want to slash the tail, because it has a red ball on the end of it, and it's not suspicious at all. Now is it? And he's dead. And now we continue on. This is where it gets really confusing. As you can see, there is a locked door and a locked block. Well, you might not have been able to see the locked door, but there is a locked door. And you saw the locked block, I'm sure. But I only have one key, so what I typically like to do in any situation is go as far as I can without unlocking any doors or blocks or whatnot. And again, I could have just jumped over that Beamos laser. And here we have some interesting enemies. You pull them with the magnetic glove. I like these enemies a lot. And also, I'd like to point out, if you push the other button while you're using the magnetic glove, like if you have the sword set to the other button and you push it to slash while you're using the magnetic glove, it won't switch polarity, so use that to your advantage. Frickin' Beamos. I don't know why I'm killing these darknets. They don't give you anything. And more anti-fairies. These are called anti-fairies, if I haven't mentioned that already. I'm not sure if I have. And I still only have one key. And so I cut away to... So, oh, this is when I remember about this key. So you have to, yeah, like that. You have to magnetic glove your way across from the little, not suspicious at all, spot on the floor. And you got a small key! And there's something else I forgot. I forgot to get the compass chest. I don't know if I do that in this video, or I know I get it at some point. It was this video, I think, because if I'm not mistaken, that door leads to the compass room. Indeed it does, so here you have to push in the opposite direction of where the floor is pushing you. And this leads to massive amounts of fail, and hilarity ensues. Ding! Number 2. Attempt number 3. Third time's the charm. Do I make it? Let's find out. Indeed I do! Indeed it is the compass. Or the compass, as I should say. Moving on. Here we have a ball of ends to push aside with the magnetic gloves. And then this treasure chest, 100 rupees! 100 rupees! Get those. And here you have an interesting little puzzle. As you can see, we have 2 Armos statues. Well, a puzzle that I don't need to do to continue. This tunnel is... remember those guys down there? Yep. And And, well, we're at the end of the part anyway, so this has been Aaron the Great 695 with Let's Play the Legend of the Oracle of Seasons. Have yourselves a good one. I will see you next time, in which we will hopefully finish Unicorn's Cave.